Tomorrow is the cross-quarter day, November 7th, halfway between autumn equinox and winter solstice. Traditionally in Northern Europe, that marks the beginning of winter. That date has been fairly close to our beginning of winter on the ground here in west central Alberta for the last few years. Usually we've had some lasting snow by the last week in October to the first week in November. This year just a tiny bit early on October 23rd. The snow won't last totally, but there is almost certain to be some snow right through spring, certainly in shady areas like this. Places where it's been shoveled and piled up around the house, etc. So this is the original date that our ancestors would have been looking at, being tied very much to the seasons, the equinoxes, the solstices, and the days between them. The Latvians traditionally divided their calendar into 8 seasons based on those days, and I think the Celtic calendars would be similar, and presumably the other Nordic countries as well. And so you get Samhain and Halloween, All Hallows Eve, all those kind of dates. In Latvian, it's Martiņi, Martin's Day. The name is influenced, or at least similar to, the name of the Christian saint whose day falls around that time. But the actual celebration and the Latvian god associated with that name go back much farther. I'll have a blog post with some thoughts and details on that as well when I get that posted. And so yeah, that's the origin of all the celebrations around this time of year. Interestingly, a lot of the Northern Europeans see the time around this cross-quarter day. For Latvians, it ends at that time. The time of spirits, a time when we honor our dead loved ones who are gone. Time, the Celts believe, when the veil between the world of the living and the world of the spirits is thinner or open. So that's an interesting correspondence. I mean, it could easily be a common historical, cultural source for those. But again, the beginning of winter after this point. So in Latvian culture, that's the time of ice, the season of ice, and a different set of concerns than the autumn, end of harvest, that leads up to this cross-quarter day. So if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you have had a chance to get your preparations for winter done, and that you have a reflective and beautiful season ahead, are able to get outside and enjoy the season, and hope that its trials are not too great. And of course, for our friends in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the opposite. You are heading into summer season, so may you have a fruitful summer season with plenty of precipitation where you need it, not too much, and temperatures that you find good. So whatever your season is, blessings on this cross-quarter day.